Hi again, good afternoon from Cape Town. This is Vanto. Every day I make it my purpose to come with a new teaching on this product and this company that I worked in, because my desire is that everybody that comes in, we need to have a team of people that come in to win, a team of people that come in to score the goals, a team of people. We don't want, if I say to you, the purpose of my presentation is to convince you to join, that will be insulting your intelligence. My purpose is for you, having joined, to win. I do these presentations to make sure that those who are joining us, they win. Those who are working with us, they have all the information they need in order to win. Whether you are going to join us in a product of 1 account, 3 accounts, or 7 accounts, what matters is that we are joined with somebody who knows exactly where to score, where to profit, how to win, the strategy. I always say that in the motivation is sufficient to make you to jump into the water. But it is the inspiration that is going to ensure that you come for the swimming lessons. Now, in the motivation, we have a 30 minutes of motivation that has got a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, there is no information. In the motivation, you take a decision to join a business. But people are struggling from a hit and run. Here in Alliance in Motion Global, I have met people who are stuck with 7 accounts. They are stuck with 3 accounts. They are stuck with 1 account. The day when the presentation was brought to them, they were so motivated, but there was no one to inspire them. You see, there is a difference between motivation and inspiration. Motivation makes you to take a decision, but inspiration makes you to have a reason to go on, a reason to continue with the business. Now, I do these daily presentations to inspire you. Inspiration comes from within, motivation comes from without. There is a lot of people that have been recruited on motivation, and at the end of the day, they do not have the courage and the inspiration to continue with the business. Now, I keep on repeating the same, message time and again to you, because I don't want you to just be motivated. I want you to be inspired. I want you to lead by example. I want you to lead your team and build your team. And that's one thing that is happening in Alliance in Motion Global. The main rewards that are given, they are given to the people who are building the team. Think about if you were to be in a company, and in this company there are many people who are recruited. There is a recruitment day. Recruitment in many companies is done by what is called human resources. And look, with all due respect, the recruitment is very important, but the recruitment does not move the job. Those people, they still need to go to training, and after they go to training, then they must go and be tested, and then after that they do the job. So you can't just say the company is driven by human resource because it is recruiting so many people. Yes, if maybe a gold mine is running through 14,000 employees, you can recruit 14,000 employees, but that will not produce gold. You need to train these employees. After training them, you make sure that they go to work. After working, then there will be gold. So still, even when the gold is there, there is no money until somebody is going out to sell the gold. Now, allow me to tell you that selling is what brings profit to any company. It does not matter what skill you have to develop whatever you have, but it is the selling that is going to bring profit. Today, in case we have Walmart, let me just adjust this. We have Walmart, which is, leading with a GDP that is above some countries' GDP in Africa. Walmart does not manufacture any product, but I can tell you that Walmart takes 60 to 70% of the profits of a manufactured product. And they take it because they are the ones who are taking the product to the people. Purely on logistics, on selling, on packaging, that is where they get the money. The manufacturer of the product can just remain with 30% of the product. Now, I'm just saying to you, not even working brings money, but it is now when the product that is produced must be sold. That's only when money begins to be there. I'm saying to you, therefore, don't have an idea of recruiting, and say business is growing. There is no business that is growing. Business grows when people begin to work. Now, in the case of Alliance in Motion, the work we do here is to sell. I tell you, recruiting is good, but the people that you recruit, they must begin to do the work. They cannot just be recruited, not trained. They are just standing there and you're saying you are working. And there are many people today who have messed up with the beauty of network marketing by just becoming a human resource, place of recruiting and say, reward me because I've recruited. But where is the work? That is why those companies eventually, they were called scams or schemes, because they reckoned that through recruiting, people can make money because you have this first package that is given to you. That is not the case with Alliance in Motion. In Alliance in Motion, we have got 7 streams of income. And in these 7 streams of income, recruiting only gives you 2 streams. And these 2 streams are called, they come with the binary points. These 2 streams are called the direct referral as well as the matching bonus. Now, the direct referral is saying, I am your sponsor. There's a difference between a sponsor and an upline. A sponsor is the one who has invited you in the business. The upline is the one who is above you. A person can be above you but not be your sponsor. Now, the one who is your sponsor is the one who is given the direct referral bonus. But now, in a business of a binary nature, you encourage people to grow both legs and not to do what is called an elephant leg. An elephant leg is when one leg is growing in a binary system more than the other. Now, when they reward you for growing both legs, now we give you what is called a matching bonus. Now, those two are still, like I say, in a traditional business, that is still, in the HR department. You have not started working yet. Now, it is only when you come to say it's time to sell, and then when you sell, that is when you are rewarded. And therefore, that is when you are rewarded with the uni-level bonus as well as the stair-step commission. Now, the uni-level bonus and the stair-step commission are rewarding you for running the business. Now, the main rewards of running the business begin with the uni-level and the stair-step commission. I am giving these little details so that people must not go all over the country and even go to other countries purely on a recruiting campaign. And in that way, you are messing up with a beautiful business. You need to go all over recruiting and teaching. People are stuck in many places with product. They don't know what to do with it. At the end of the day, they become angry towards the company to say that the company, is not doing what they were promised. Let me tell you something. I have had an experience of getting herbs that are coming from as far as Ghana, but because those herbs were working for me, they were beautiful herbs working for my health, I was ready to go through anything in order to get them. I didn't ask all the time, when is the office coming in? No, they worked for me, so I had to make plans of getting them. Now, why am I bringing that into this discussion? You see, when you are determined to be a pioneer of a business, there are things that must never shake you. You must never be shaken by things that, you know, are trivial things. Look, you are seeing me on YouTube, maybe even on Facebook. You have never asked, you know, when is the Facebook company going to put an office in your place, and yet you are doing more Facebook than even your own vocation. You know, you are watching more YouTube, but you have never asked when is the YouTube company going to bring offices. But you are using that product more than any product. You are using the WhatsApp today. You have never asked that when is the WhatsApp going to bring offices to your place. Let's face the realities. These are the realities when you are a pioneer and a networker. At times, a company may never even come to your country and have an office. Let's face those realities. Yes, we do have promises that, you know, the company now has launched here, The company may not launch in every country in the world, but the business has been designed that I can do it. It does not matter where I am in the world. I can do the business. I am trying to put this point to you to say, let nothing discourage you. When you're a professional networker, do not allow to be discouraged by uplines who will just do a hit and run of just recruiting and dumping. When you are a professional networker, know that there are people like me and others who are online who are ready to mentor you, who are ready to make sure that in this business you are going to achieve. I am coming to you to make this call, to say to you, you might be there and saying, but Vanto is far from me. You know, I've been mentored and fathered, you know, in the spiritual path by somebody who is far from me, as far as Philadelphia, but he has impacted my life in many ways, more than one, using all the tools that we have today, you know, of communication. My life has changed, you know, people will say, you can't be fathered or mentored by somebody who is far. Look, the greatest impact that we have today, we have it from media, and media is people who are not in our houses. The soapies that we watch, whether there is a good or bad impact, it's people who are not in your houses, but they are the ones who are mentoring you every day, whether for good reasons or for wrong reasons, but they mentor you every day. Now, I'm making this short video to say to you, if you are not in Alliance in Motion Global and you are considering to join it, look at my videos that I have provided online, make a decision in the knowledge, that wherever you are, we will be able to help you with the tools which we have. Those tools will be able to reach you wherever you are. I am very happy to tell you today that I have an upline that is from Ivory Coast. You know, my upline is my upline and sponsor. That is Olivier Agnin, is from Ivory Coast. Now, that is almost 10 hours away by flight to South Africa. But that's the man who developed me. Not only that he did that, but he managed to come to South Africa, and I went with him to Mozambique so that we do the work together there. And he's moving now again this Sunday, on the date of the 25th April in 2019. That's when I'm making this video. He's moving to another country. So I'm saying to you, there are uplines there who are committed to ensure that they will mentor you. They are committed to ensure that they will give you the correct information. What we need in any business, I'm talking now about the network marketing companies, you need to make sure that you have all the information you need about that business. And that is our commitment that we have about the business of Alliance in Motion Global. We are committed to give you all the information you need. And we have proven over the time that we are in the business that we can mentor you. Wherever we are able to mentor you. So I'm making an invitation to you that write to me, send me an email, send me a WhatsApp, and also send me as many questions as you want to have about this business. We have been blessed with this business, and I want also the business to be a blessing in you. There are my numbers on the screen. Let's communicate about this business. This is a beautiful opportunity for both home business, whether it is online business, whether it is wellness business, whether it is network marketing. All those four, you will find them here in Alliance in Motion. And I want to thank all the people that have been listening to our videos up until now. Please keep on supporting this work. We will also support you. So have a good time, and God bless you.